Hello and welcome back, everyone, to a slightly longer part than normal for Legacy of the Duelist on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, we're continuing the slaughtering of I against the Gore. Because, we still haven't actually managed to beat him yet. So we're going to cheat. We've shown off this deck before, specifically our Dragon Draw Exodia deck. Yeah, and as Annotation Grid mentions here, I don't think that the Gore is actually a harder fight than Soulburner is, but we're done with this. I need to actually successfully, get past this guy in order to actually finish the game. So we're gonna cheat using Dragon Draw Exodia. This deck has got I believe it's triplets of all the draw spells. Doubles of each of the this one is a bit more refined, so we don't have doubles of each of the Exodia piece, but we have the Toon Table. We've got the Toon Table engine. We have specifically Royal Magical Library, and we also have Magical City of Endymion in here. Oh, and Shining Angel.
So Shining Angel would help us get
Royal Magical Library,
and then but we already blew our load on the spell cards.
And
where are the spell cards? We got Dark World Dealings
and Toon World.
I mean, okay, you can activate Toon World even if it proceeds to have no consequence whatsoever, because that's how simple of a card it is. It's just a card that demands a cost in order to be played.
A Shining Angel effect to go into another Shining Angel.
Alright, because he's got another monster ready to attack with, and because he's interested in hitting our life points, he's gonna hit it, and he did.
Shining Angel effect.
The second one
for Royal Magical Library.
Okay, now we're on to something. Royal Magical Library has the effect, whenever you play a spell card, as introduced in Magician's Force 2005, you put a spell counter on a card that says you can put a spell counter on it. And then, when Royal Magical Library has 3 spell counters, you can remove all 3 of them to draw 1 card.
And Magical City of Endymion allows you to place spell counters on it, and also to expend spell counters from it in order to activate spell counter monster effects.
Ding, ding, ding. Okay, we got 2 legs and the left arm. We need the right arm and the head in order to win. And it looks to me, yep, because now Magical Citadel of Endymion has the complementary cards. You're gonna want to discard 2. Oh, okay, Cards of Constance. That was a good move. You've done this before.
Yes, I am actually very familiar with how this deck is supposed to run at this point. And next we use Pot of Duality.
Okay, alright, okay. Isn't this getting exciting? All we gotta do is get the head. Oh, yep, we got it. Come on, give me that summon animation, baby. I miss you, Exodia.
Exodia!
See your beautiful face.
Get us out of this fucking duel.
Fuck you, Gore.
That is definitely something that I want to stress for the single-player content of this game. If you are ever feeling like the challenge that you're up against just isn't something that you can do, go back to the Duel Monsters storyline and grind the fuck on Seeker, because you can get triplets of virtually everything that I just showed off, with the exception of the Bamboo Swords and Dark World Dealings from Seeker. Anyway, I versus Blue Maiden. We're gonna be here for the rest of the part.
Aye, aye, aye.
Yeah. So, Blue Maiden actually has the Water AI tied to her. I don't know what the Water AI's name is. I really don't. I know it's not Hiyari, but the Water Adagnister is very specifically supposed to go into Water Leviathan Adagnister. So yeah, that is what we're trying to do in this game. We're supposed to bring out Water Leviathan Adagnister and use its myriad of effects, because it's got 2 of them, in order to slowly drain Blue Maiden out of resources. The problem, of course, being is that Blue Maiden is running Marincess, so out of resources isn't really a thing that ever occurs to her, because That's what the Marincess actually, do. They go into Blue Tang. They go into Blue Slug, then go into Coral Anemone, then use Coral Anemone and Blue Slug specifically in order to go into Marble Rock. I think Marble Rock's the Link 3, or is Marble Rock the Link 4? Anyway, they can do this particular summon loop virtually every single turn, off of a single normal summon.
Okay, do we have a means of getting Water Leviathan at Ignister's corresponding ritual spell card?
Not right now.
Damn it. Can we Ixies into something that can remove her anemone?
We don't have Ixies monsters, actually. The Adignisters that we have currently are Earth, Water. Earth is a fusion monster. Water is a ritual monster. The next one that we're getting is Wind, which is a synchro. The Ixies one is Light, and so I wasn't actually supposed to grab a Water Dragon, Water Leviathan Adignister with Manju. I was supposed to grab Eye Ritual.
Of course.
But since this was the first time I was playing with this deck, I didn't know that.
Well, okay. Well, you didn't have either of the ritual spell card or the ritual monster in your hand, and that's been a thing with Manju since the very beginning. Is if in the event that you have just Manju and no other components, which one do you go into first? Honestly, I think getting the ritual monster usually is the right move, because that ritual monster can be used as a material for other ritual summons. Especially if you have a duplicate of the ritual monster you're trying to get, because ritual monsters all you have to send monsters combined from either your hand or your field whose level stars equal to or exceed the level of the ritual monster you're trying to summon. And because duplicates of cards have the same levels as each other, you can use ritual monsters as materials for other ritual monsters.
We're already down to 700 life points, Mr. Cloud.
Flawless victory. Blue Maiden wins. Bubbleality.
Alright, so we summon Cyber's Gadget and use its effect in order to bring back Hiyari. Yeah, what I was definitely supposed to do, I was supposed to normal summon Hiyari first, and then use Hiyari in order to go into use Hiyari to get a Water Leviathan, and then use Manju in order to get Eye Ritual.
At this point, I'm trying to determine if there is a qualitative difference between Cyber's monsters and Psychic monsters.
Yes,
because both types
Psychic
seem to be
monsters
rather
very
similar.
specifically want to interact with the Banish Zone and use life points specifically to use their effects. Cyber's monsters tend to primarily interact with the graveyard and use recursive summonings in order to climb up the link ladders.
Well, I mean, now that you mention it, it is true that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has kind of written itself into a kind of archetypal planning scheme where the type of the monster, rather, necessarily must be related to effect. What the fuck did she do that for?
No, what?
She daft?
She
just blew up her field.
We brought out a monster that she couldn't deal with. One of the smaller problems that Marincess actually has is the fact that, very specifically, the Marincess monsters are kind of tiny. Like Marble Rock is the only one that has the ability to get over 3,000, and even she doesn't do it without Crystal Heart that often.
Here's another one of those Link monsters that all it does is just transform a monster on the field. It's just weird, man.
I will grant that Link 1 monsters are far more powerful than they are supposed to be. However, since Marincess was effectively our first foray into using an archetype-specific Link 1, I don't think that Marincess is honestly all that guilty of the Link 1 problems that other archetypes end up having attributed to them. There's Marbled Rock.
Hello, gorgeous.
Crystal Anemone effect in order to bring back Seahorse. Marbled Rock effect in order to bring back Seahorse.
So to finish my point, there are 20 types of monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! as of the inclusion of the later editions like Cyber, Psychic, and that shit. And I think honestly it's because of archetypes like Black Wings or Dragoonity that we come to understand, because so many cards in those archetypes have the same types and attributes as others, that we've come to expect that other unrelated cards that have those same types and same attributes tend to behave similarly. For example, Fiend type monsters. I can safely say after all these years, Fiend type is my favorite type of monster to play. But they typically want to control your opponent. They want to use the graveyard a lot, and they want to smack your opponent in the face for big points.
Okay, we finally got access to our Eyes Ritual, so...
I am the Jack-o'-lantern Puppet Master.
No.
Behold, my evil Halloween goodness.
Alright, so...
Yay.
Oh, unfortunately...
Hey, it's party time!
Unfortunately, Marbled Rock has got more than 2,300 attack, so we can't use Leviathan's bounce trigger.
But we can't make the Marbled Rock's attack power 0 this turn.
We might technically be able to do that, but we would have to go. We'd have to figure out a way to bring out a Link 2, and then we'd have to figure out a way to bring to do a Link 2, and then specifically go back into Water Leviathan.
We're not quite there yet, but it's safe to say at this point the tides are turning.
Not only a bit though.
So the problem is we don't have any trap cards. So once we end our turn, we're at the mercy of whatever offense she can produce. Wait, no. That's perfect. That's perfect, because now we can Monster Reborn into something that not only is going to keep us alive, but something that she can't use once we get it out of the graveyard. Come on, go into Firewall Dragon.
No, Water Leviathan is a better call, actually, because if she ever manages to boost Marble Rock up to over Firewall Dragon, then Firewall Dragon just dies. But she can't realistically boost Marble Rock to a point that it will actually be able to run over Water Leviathan.
Hi, I'm back.
Hey, Tindangle.
Oh my god, it's another product of the Tindangle Corporation.
So if I go into Picari here, he'll allow me to get Ignister Island.
The Lonely Island. It's getting it's getting freaking dicey, man. Okay, net change. We let her alone with a monster when she started the previous turn with no monsters on the field.
Yeah, because I don't have any further ways to actually extend right now.
Okay, how about target special summon it, but its effects are negate. Okay, because we understand that the important thing is in conditions like this, because there are a lot of monsters that have that ability, is you just get the material out and then you use material without using any other characteristics of the monster. It's just cannon fodder. Like with, was it Synchron Gadget? No, Junk Synchron. Junk Synchron's the monster thing. I love Junk Synchron. His hat is huge.
Well, Junk Synchron actually is Cyber's gadget, so...
Did they... So he's not machine type anymore, he's Cybers?
Well, the thing is, Cyber's Gadget literally does what Junk Synchron does. You normal summon it, you get a level 2 or lower monster from your graveyard, but its effects are negated. And then if you manage to use a Cyber's Gadget and the monster that you grabbed for a Link summon, you get a token out of it. So it's literally just a better Junk Synchron. The only real difference is that it's a level 4 and it's not a tuner.
We're trying to go beyond just this old-fashioned synchro and tuner summoning. Ancient history as far as we're concerned. Oh, something big, something big.
It's Fireball Dragon. You saw us pick it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is definitely not where I was supposed to put that. I was supposed to put it in my the other EMZ specifically so that I could attempt to actually use its co-link effect.
Oh no. Of all the fucking monsters she has Penguin Soldier?
Of course she has fucking Penguin Soldier. Why would she not have Penguin Soldier, Mr. Cloud? Come on.
Because it's not an adorable Sailor Moon anime character, that's why.
It's two of those things.
Fishborg. Beware. Okay, so now we have to draw monster.
Hey, a monster.
Now? Okay, but we have to sacrifice the Leviathan Dragon, and we got to get something that's gonna keep us alive, or something that is not gonna cause us to lose the game if she attacks into us.
So probably Clock Wyvern is the right call here. That or Balancer Lord.
I am the Lord of Balance. Behold, the weight of my sword is equal to the weight of my shield. But we can't use its life points effect.
Yeah, we can't use its life points effect, so we really should have just gone into Clock Wyvern instead, but oh well.
Yeah.
Oh look!
Oh, we are...
Ignister Island.
We are fucking lucky, man. Oh, please don't have high defense. It has high defense. Damn you, Tindangle!
Oh look, she reset her Penguin Soldier. Well, this was a fun duel, wasn't it, Mr. Cloud?
Yeah, we tried, honestly. But I mean, of all the fucking times that they have to reanimate a long dead Yu-Gi-Oh card, it had to be right now. Kill me with your penguin.
No,
please.
She's going into Marble Rock. Oh, sorry, no, Gaia Saber, the Lightning Shadow.
We have no face-down cards.
Alright, everyone, be safe. In the next episode, we'll actually try and take down Blue Maiden again. I never got a
hit me up at a Chi-Chi at Ignister. Tweet today.